What's up, everybody? It is your girl, PaigeMcClendon here, coming to you with another video. Okay, so if you know, you know. Those of you that don't know, though, P, aka me, I'm an Aquarius, baby. Okay, can you guess when I was born? Can you guess when I was born? 217. So, in honor of moi, okay, and the rest of my Aquarius sisters and brethrens, all right, we're gonna do a 217 tarot reading type pile type thing. I'm going to use my birthday numbers as the piles, as you can see. So that's what we're going to do today in honor of my special day, even though every day is my special day. So what I'm feeling, I was kind of torn. There were so many different topics coming to me. There was like, what's the gossip? What are people currently finding attractive about you? Mystery message. But it just wasn't hitting the way I needed to. So I just sat there and I was like, okay, come to me, give it to me. Okay, what do we need to tap into? And boom. I know you see it, friend. We're going to tap into what are people currently realizing about you? What's the aha moment? What's good? What's tea? What are people currently noticing about you? What are people realizing about you at this time? Okay. So I feel like that's really about it, okay? We have 3 piles, as you can see. Pile 1 is going to be the number 2. Pile 2 is going to be the number 1. And pile 3 is going to be the number 7, all right? So go ahead, pick intuitively, and I will see you guys at your... Oh. Okay, pile 2. Why do I keep wanting to say pile 2? Pile freaking 1. You know who you are, girl. You know who you are. And that's what people are realizing about you. Let me tell you, I was going to pull off a camera, but oh my gosh, and it's crazy how I even just said that. I was going to pull off camera. You make people tongue-tied. I don't know what you did differently, or I don't know what's happening, but there's this energy of like, oh shit, like pile 1 is really pretty, or pile 1 is like fine as fuck. Like pile 1 has a really nice personality. I also got this energy. I kept hearing 3 as a crowd. So let me just tell you guys this. There is this realization that you have big ass energy, even if you're the quietest one in the room. So I'm going to be honest. Some of you guys, there's an actual person in your environment that kind of feels like they're in your shadow. Or this is the effect that you have on most people. 0101. Okay. Okay. It's giving. So I feel like, okay, not trying to gas you, pile 1. 111 on the clock. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're on point. I'm not trying to gas y'all for real. Like, we can't do too much. But I feel like there is this collective ass energy where you come around people and maybe you're not really noticed at first for whatever reason. I don't know, like I'm literally seeing someone, okay, like I'm literally going to my job and I'm seeing all of us in like a huddle. And, you know, I don't know if it's like this with all delivery jobs, but honey, you just never know. I feel like we have new people there every damn day because the job is just not for everybody, you know? So there's always this influx of like new people getting fired, new people coming in. So I'm almost seeing you guys like come in, maybe unnoticed, or like maybe you guys wear hoodies. There's something that you wear, or like maybe you like to be in the back, or you just are quiet. I don't know. Or like maybe you're not any of those things, but you're in a new environment and you're kind of showing off those types of qualities. I don't really know, but there's just this energy of like I'm seeing somebody's eyes be wide open, but it's not just one person. It's like multiple people. Like, okay, for example, have you ever, okay, like one of my friends, right, who I had met at work, I didn't really realize that she was as pretty as she was until I finally like let her in as a friend, you know what I mean? Because I never really paid attention. I just come to work, you know, I be in the huddle, like I see people, and it's crazy because I saw her multiple times, but until I actually like, you know, got to know her and like, you know, our relationship kind of got, you know, deeper in that way, like friendship wise. As I was talking to her and engaging, because, you know, I ain't gonna lie, you know, when I be talking to, like, sometimes I just don't give a fuck. But, you know, once you become my friend, I give a fuck. You know, I give a fuck. I care. So I'm like having eye contact with her, and I was looking at her. I was like, oh my gosh, girl, I know you have freckles. Like, mwah. She didn't know I had freckles. Like, mwah. Okay. So it's crazy. I was like, oh my gosh, friend, you are so pretty. But I had never noticed. And it's crazy because I had talked to her so many times. Like, I looked at her, but I just don't think I like realized that she was as pretty as she was, right? There's this vibe here. So I don't know if like y'all be standing in the back and like maybe today or whenever you're watching this, there's just been a more open energy where you've been more in people's faces, or like you've gotten closer. And what I mean when I say closer, like that could be bond wise, but that could also be proximity wise. I'm getting this energy of like you were speaking to someone directly and they got a good look at your face, and it was like, damn, pile one is pretty or fine as fuck. Like, whoa. And it's almost like your personality, like your energy, like there's like this draw to you, okay? But like I was saying, there is this vibe of three as a crowd. So I feel like what commonly could happen with this group is, I don't want to say you're underestimated, but you could resonate with that. But I feel like you naturally, I don't want to say outshine others, but you naturally just, I don't know, I'm almost getting this, okay? I'm seeing you be with a group of people, and like the attention just gravitates to you on accident. And it can kind of make some people salty. Like it can make people jealous or make people be like, damn, I wouldn't be surprised if this group, I'm just going to be honest, if let's say one of your friends wants to introduce you to the person that they're talking to. Like I would not be surprised if some of those people end up like kind of getting flirtatious with you. Like there's almost like this energy, like I keep seeing somebody lift their glasses like, oh shit, like hold on, did I choose the wrong friend? It's giving that, I'm just saying. But you guys seem very loyal, so I feel like you wouldn't, I hope y'all wouldn't, I don't play that shit. It seems like if someone did try you like that, you would put them in check. So for me to say that, I feel like that's also something that somebody in particular is realizing, maybe about 2 or 3 people, that you're very loyal to the people that you care about. So I don't know if you guys had a conversation. I don't know if you guys had to kind of let somebody know, like, oh, I'm in a relationship, or, oh, hey, don't talk about my friend, or like, hey, like, I know you feel some type of way, but that's my bitch. Like, don't talk about her, or nah, like, I don't play that talking about my mans when he's not around. Like, I don't know, like, if y'all had to put somebody in their place respectfully, okay? Or there's this energy, like, I feel like people test the boundaries with you. Okay, I'm picking up on a specific situation. There was somebody, and then we'll get past this. There was somebody who was trying to get information from you. They were trying to pry, they were testing the waters, and you, like, shut it down. I don't know if they didn't know that the person that they were trying to talk about to you was your friend. And for some of y'all, like, it don't even got to be your friend. If you vibe with somebody, I feel like there's just a natural loyalty. Like, you're not fake. You know what I mean? And I think that's something that people are realizing. Let me see what else while I'm shuffling these. I just heard crickets. Crickets. Okay. Oh yeah, this is my multi-dimensional group, all right? Like, you guys can go from being very quiet, very mute, to very boisterous. Or some of you guys are mute, but like there's like this vibe of like, how are they grabbing all of this attention? They're not even saying much. Like, they don't say much, okay? Your body, okay, yeah, I keep getting this energy of like a lot of people realizing like, damn, like pile one is sexy as fuck, okay? There could even be some people that are very protective over you. Not gonna lie, y'all, there could be a friend that's a little jealous. Like, I don't know if it's necessarily something that you need to be concerned about, but they're just like, damn, like pile one is taking the attention. Hold on, y'all, I gotta make sure that wasn't Bliskin. So, is that my baby? Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. Alright, you guys, so that definitely was my poo-poo. She was in there crying. But yeah, okay, and it's funny because anytime Bliss cries, like, I have to go. Like, I gotta go. But I'm saying this because it's like Speedy Gonzalez, like, I gotta go. And then I give her all my attention in that moment to console her. And I don't know, like, real quick, if you're a mother, parent, guardian, whatever, is it just me, or like you could have all the energy in the world, but like when you get into that mode, I don't know, I get so relaxed. I almost get sleepy, like, not in a bad way, but like because I'm focused on, like, you know, bringing the heart rate down for both of us, like really like comforting her, and it like puts me in this sleepy mood. Especially, don't let me put on Koala Moon, okay? If you know, you know. But anyway, yeah, you guys are a mother. Somebody here is a mother. And I feel like what people are realizing is you do not play about your kids. I don't know why that's coming up, but they're like, whoa, pile one does not play about their kids, their child. And I'm not gonna lie, I really do see there's something that happened here where someone was like, wow, like, pile one is very attentive towards their kids. Like, I wasn't expecting that. Like, I know that might sound bad, but I don't know, they weren't expecting you to be so nurturing. Like, maybe that's what it is. Like, I don't know, there's something about how you are with your children, or how you are with children, period. Like, some of you guys could actually work with children. There's this vibe. Oh my gosh, who here, you are either a female and there is a topic that is mainly discussed or commonly known by more males than it is females. Like, maybe it's cars, mechanical stuff. Somebody here, maybe computer deciding, I don't know. There's something here where, like, you came into the conversation. It's almost like I'm seeing a group of men. You came into the conversation and you're like talking about cars, the parts, and you're like, whoa, whoa. Or it could be vice versa. You know, a group of females, and you as a man come in and they're like, whoa, whoa. And I just seen 217 and 222 on the clock. So I feel like you're perplexing people. Yeah, like, you're really perplexing people, like, seriously. So let's just see what it is. I'm gonna pull 6 cards. Okay, what are people realizing about pile 1? I keep wanting to call y'all pile 2. Ooh. I just heard once pile 1 is gone, they're gone. They're gone. Once they're gone, they're gone. I don't know what that's about. So we have the Knight of Wands. Okay. This is the Pink Pain Tarot. What are people realizing about pile 1? What are people currently realizing about pile 1? Very ambitious. Ooh, 10 of Swords. Okay. I told you, when you're done, you're done. Okay. The Hermit. A mystery. Very mature. What are people realizing about pile 1? Whew. The 5 of Swords. Okay, what are people currently realizing about my pile 1? The 4 of Wands. Ooh. You take your peace very seriously, pile 1. Okay, you take your peace very seriously. Like, some of you guys are the type where if someone was to come into your home, you're like, okay, shoes off at the door. It's so funny because you have all these different ways about you. You know, me personally, I get it. But other people, they're like, wow, how does pile 1 have all these different aspects to be so nurturing, but to also be so cutting at times? I don't know who this is, but there's someone like, damn, when pile 1 is done with you, they're done. But it's crazy because it's giving like Taurus energy. Like, when you guys are invested in somebody, you're invested. Like, some of you guys may be known to give more chances than needed, but honey, it's almost like you guys exhaust yourself. Like, you exhaust yourself to the point where it's like, okay, I give it all I got, but once you're done, you're done. You're done. Okay? Very ambitious pile. And it's crazy because look at that Knight of Wands. Like, he almost has this it's almost like I could see that as a mask, and he like removes it from his face. Like there's an unmasking here. Some people feel like you tricked them. They're like, whoa, I didn't know that pile one had all these layers. Like, damn, like what the fuck. I also feel like some people are realizing that you're in your head a lot. You could talk really fast, or you could be very anxious. So if there are people that just saw you as someone who was very just stoic, I don't know, it almost feels like people don't really know you, or this energy. So like when they see you, I don't know, you guys are, it's like, not you guys are crazy, but it's crazy how this is coming through, because there's so much coming down. There's so many different opinions, thoughts, realizations. You could commonly be, okay, my bad, you guys, I ran out of room. I don't know, did y'all just reveal something? Like, did you end up having a conversation with people and like you just started like unveiling certain things? Like there is this, they're like, whoa. But I'm also getting this vibe of like someone is realizing that you really are an anxious person. Like you do have anxiety. Like, so some people could sometimes put you on a pedestal and expect you to be perfect and expect you to be very calm, which I see that side of you. You know, this is one of those piles where there's just like a bunch going on. Like different people get different parts of you. It's almost like everybody's looking at the same thing, but they're seeing something different. But with this Hermit card, like I said, you could like to be to yourself. You could, well, I feel like y'all really value your peace. This is what people are realizing. You value your peace. You're very smart. You also take the time to reflect. There's a lot of like, dang, pile one be in their head for real. Like, I didn't expect that. Maybe people thought you were just like, I don't know, perfect. And then when they see these kind of like imperfections or these things that just make you human, it's like, what the fuck? Like, wow. However, on the flip of that though, there's also this energy of, wow, like pile one has been through a lot. Like, how do they still show up as this hermit? Very calm, poised. Like, how do they do that? Like, how do they do it? That's what I keep hearing. How do they do it? I feel like when you share your story, people want to console you. You may tell like really rough stories, like, or really sad stories in a way that's kind of like, you know, it happened, you know, it is what it is. And it's like, damn, like you be having people shook. They're like, whoa, that was kind of dark, pile one. And they kind of want to hug you. Like they kind of want to get protective over you. Like, I don't know, there's this energy here. So let me look at this a little bit more. Give me one more shebang bang card, okay? What are people currently realizing about pile one? Oh my gosh, I just heard mask off. Let's see what this is. Ooh, the 9 of Wands. You're definitely not to be played with. 222 on the clock. I don't know what it is that you've been saying. I don't know if you guys, like, okay, this just popped up in my mind. Like, there are people at my work, like, I don't be telling everybody I got a YouTube channel because I don't like everybody in my business, okay? I don't give a fuck that much to be just letting everybody at work know, okay? If you find out, you find out, but But, like, there's this vibe of maybe you were talking to someone, or, like, this would remind me of, like, I was talking to someone, and I was like, oh, yeah, like, I got a YouTube channel because I felt comfortable. And, like, they're like, oh, for real? And when they found out, like, they saw my YouTube channel, they're like, whoa. Who the fuck? Like, what? Because of however I come off at work, you know? You guys are very humble, okay? You don't have to be loud about, that's what people are realizing. Like, you are really the shit pile one. Like, you don't have to be loud to get attention, to get noticed. Some of you guys sometimes don't even like the attention, but there's this energy of like, whoa. Whatever you talk about, like when I look at these cigarettes, it almost is reminding me, especially with the sprinkles of the ashes, you always leave your mark on people. I don't know what you're doing, but when you talk to people, whether it's you sharing some of your traumas or just your stories, some of you guys, there could be some people that you recently smoked with or just went out to have a drink with, or these could be people that you kind of frequent on your smoke breaks. Okay, I don't know, but there's this energy of like you leaving a mark. Even in the littlest of conversations, there's like this feeling that people get. It's almost like a fire, like a match is being lit. Like when you talk to people. It could be the shortest conversation, but like for whatever reason you have this effect on people. I don't know. Four of Wands. Yeah, I keep getting back to like, you don't play about your peace. However you come off outwardly, like people, when they hear your story, they're like, whoa, they've been through a lot. Like there's a lot that be going on up in there, in that mind of yours, in that noggin. Like people are like very like, whoa. Why did I just hear storm warning? Give me more about this Four of Wands. One more about the Four of Wands. What are people currently realizing about pile one? Ooh, the Two of Pentacles. I told you, in reverse. Honey, the minute something is off, the minute somebody is off, the minute the energy is off, you're out of there. They're out of there. You do not tolerate anything that's going to disrupt your peace, your balance. I'm also seeing that people are realizing that you don't play about your schedule. You really get pissy if shit goes wrong with your schedule, or like if there's inconveniences. Like you don't play about that, okay? If something's unbalanced, like you want to fix it. Like I just keep getting this energy of like you don't play about your peace, okay? So I'm gonna pull two of these cards. I haven't used these in so long. I don't know how I'm gonna spin them because I think these are like my gossip cards, but let's just kind of see what some people are saying, okay? Or what people are finding, I almost want to say attractive. Okay, so let's see. So we have close friends and family. We have a love interest. And then we also have a drama starter. Okay, so these could be some of the people that are talking about you or that are having heavy realizations. So if you recently had a moment with someone where they're like kind of, I don't know why I keep getting this energy of like someone overhearing your conversation, or maybe even someone that really don't like you, and when they find out like your resume is lengthy, they're like, whoa, like, oh shit. Like this is the type of pile, like you could have enemies, of course, you know, everybody can have an enemy, but like your enemies, like I feel like once they look into you, they start really liking you and they just have to know more. Like there's this vibe about that. You really pull people in. So yes, pile one, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates. I will see you guys down below in the comments. Okay, so pile two. Somebody here is really chocolate. Like you have a really chocolate complexion. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna say that. That was very sexual. What just came through, we're coming past that, okay? Damn, I gotta say it. Okay, it wasn't really, y'all weren't really jumping out to me, okay? So let me just get this out. It may resonate, it may not, right? So I keep picking up on this energy. Some of you guys are freshly divorced or freshly out of a breakup. There's like this energy of like, damn, we're just now realizing that pile two is single. Pile two is single. Pile two is on the market. Now, but I can also see that the other way. If you are in a marriage, there's something about you that is very sensual. But no, I'm more so going with the first one. Like some of you guys, like people are realizing that you're single. They're like, pile two is single. Like they're on the market, okay? Like they're up for grabs, okay? So I think we're just gonna jump in. Let me see. Damn, it's almost like, okay, I'm getting this energy, and whether you've been divorced or not, broken up or not, just hear me out. There's this vibe of like someone being almost prude or like covered up, and now they're finally kind of wearing like more revealing stuff, or like maybe while you were in a relationship you dressed a certain way, but now that y'all have had that breakup, now that you're back on the market, you know, you're stepping out a little bit, you're taking more risks. Like, not gonna lie, there is an ex here, pile two, that's like, you know, y'all know that whole, damn, they ain't dressed like that when they was with me. Like, there's a lot of like a double take, a double back. Like, whoa, hold on, is that pile two? Is that the same pile two that I was with? Girl. Okay. One minute I'm hearing, gotta be quicker than that. Then the other minute I'm hearing, that's why you should have been patient. Okay. So let me just pull the cards, because I don't really know what I'm getting here. So tell me about pile two. what are people currently realizing? Every time I look up, I see my birthday number, 217. So what are people currently realizing about, oh my gosh, pile 2? Did you just have a birthday? Are you a February baby? 228? Okay, are you a leap year baby? Listen, okay? I don't know why I'm getting this. I just heard pile 2 can drink. Like, pile 2 can really hold their liquor. Like, pile 2 can party. Like, we weren't expecting that. Like, it almost feels like something has occurred for you to kind of, it almost puts you in this energy of like, fuck it. Like, I'm gonna just go out there and have fun. I'm gonna take some risk. I'm gonna celebrate. Like, I'm gonna really like go hard, you know? And people are kind of shocked by that, you know? Like, I don't know. So let's see. But not in a bad way. When it comes to pile 2, what are people currently realizing? Some of you guys keep your hair in a certain like hairstyle all the time. Like, maybe you keep it up, and recently you like put it down and people are like, damn, like pile 2 has some thick ass hair. Like, they got some really nice hair. I don't know why that's coming through, y'all, okay? I'm also hearing like pile 2 has a hella tattoos. It almost feels like you guys had hella clothes on and then all of a sudden like you just took the clothes off, or like you're wearing more revealing things. Okay. Alright. What are people currently realizing about pile 2? Oh, why did that just come through? Some of you guys have an X with the letter A, okay? So let's see. Why do I keep feeling like I gotta shuffle this? I don't know why I keep feeling like I have to keep shuffling and keep shuffling. Something feels very unfinished with your pile. I'm not gonna lie, pile 2. There's a lot of people from your past. I don't know if they're necessarily exes, just exes, but there's people from your past. You used to smoke with these people, some of you guys, because I saw 420. Like, maybe these are people from like back in the college days that you used to party with. Like, they're looking at you right now for whatever reason. Like, there's like, I don't even know if it's necessarily in relation to like what are they realizing. It's just something for you to know. Like, there's a lot of people from your past looking at you right now. Okay, let's get into this shit. What are people currently realizing about pile 2? What are people currently realizing about pile 2? What are people currently realizing about pile 2? Stay woke. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. I'm the life of the party, the sun. Okay, some of you guys were hiding yourself, or I'm telling you something. There's some reason why you weren't like popping out, and I feel like it could have been a relationship, or it could have been a job, it could have been a line of work, and like you're done with that, so now you're like, ooh, I can like relax, I can be myself. Like, there's a lot of like really seeing you be yourself, and people are really fucking with it. I'm getting Nicki Minaj vibes. Someone's name here could start with a K, because I just thought of my Aquarian sister Carisha. Okay. The 6 of Wands, very successful, very attractive, very demure. How many kids is this? Somebody here, you could have multiple kids. Why? Okay, I gotta be honest, like, it's coming through very straight to the point for you guys. Like, why are people suddenly realizing that you're a boss? I'm heavily getting that, like, pile 2 is a boss, bro. Like, pile 2 is really a boss. Huh. Some people can even be like, pile 2 is competition. I see why pile 2 be having haters. You know what's crazy? Some of you guys could have been trying to tell people, or you could make statuses about like, you know, people hating and stuff like that. And maybe people don't, I don't know, like there's this energy of back in the day. I'm just going to say it. They're like, oh, they just capping. Like, they capping. Ain't nobody like worried about them. But it's like, after seeing this side of you come out, they're like, oh, now I see why pile 2 be dealing with jealousy. Like, now I see why people swarm pile 2, whether it be because of jealousy, or it just be like swarming you because they're attracted to you. There's like a lot of people seeing, like, they're like, oh, I get it now. I get it now. Okay, I see it now. When it comes to pile 2, they're attractive as fuck. Big personality. That the sun card is so crazy that came out, because that Leo energy, that thick hair, like, big heart energy. Like, what's going on? What are people currently realizing about Pile 2? I keep having to say that. Some of you guys need to clear your energy, because anytime I whistle, like, that's for me to clear the energy. Like, there could be a lot of like disturbances or like people trying to interfere. That's also another thing that people are realizing. Like, you're gonna shine regardless. Like, you're done minimizing yourself. You're not minimizing yourself no more. You're not hiding no more. You're not affected by them no more. You're not falling for those same tricks. Some of you guys, this has to do with those past people. Like, these might be the past people watching you flourish, and some of them could be trying to come through, whether it be friends, romantic interests, and there's like this energy of like, damn, Pile 2, like, they're not falling for the same shit, or like, damn, like, they're so different now, like, I don't even know how to approach them. We have the 5 of Cups. I'm telling you guys, I really feel like some of you guys could have recently had a breakup, and like I said, going through a really rough situation such as a divorce, a breakup, a separation, losing a job. There's like a shock around this. They're like, how are they doing so good? I don't know what that's about, okay? It's like, how are they doing so good? So people are realizing that when you shake back, you shake back. Like the bounce back game is strong, okay? Like, you don't stay down for too long. Like, people are realizing that about you. Like, you're a winner, you're a go-getter. There's a lot of like, one monkey don't stop the show. People wonder, like, when do you have time to cry? There are some people questioning your happiness, but like, I really feel like what it is people know or have heard through the grapevine about something that you dealt with that is like a loss. Like, it would make anybody feel sad. And the way you carry yourself, the way you keep going, the way you bounce back is insane. I literally just thought of Tasha K. Like, she had that whole case with Cardi B. I mean, what wasn't like $4 million, filed bankruptcy, had to start over from the jump, and like where she's at now, like, that shit is crazy. That's a come up underdog story, like Phoenix type of energy. Like, people are realizing that about you. There could have been, I don't know, like, if it was because, like I said, a relationship, a job, like, there was this vibe of like, damn, like, Pile 2 is kind of stiff. But like, now people are realizing like, you're not stiff, like, you're just as fun. Like, you're a vibe. Like, that's what people are realizing. Like, Pile 2 is a vibe. If you were in a very serious connection, like, people could have just had this certain perspective about you to where like, they might have been nervous to like hang out with you or like party with you because they just didn't know how y'all were gonna connect. But it's like, nah, like, they're a vibe. People are realizing that you're actually very free-spirited. Very free-spirited. Very connected to your emotions. What are people realizing currently about Pile 2? Ooh, what the hell is this? Ooh, the High Priestess. Very intuitive, okay? Very, tell me why this High Priestess is coming through. Very intuitive, very like, you have the insight. You have insight. Like, there's like this vibe of like, whoa, like, how did they know that? How did they know to say that? You got some people kind of creeped out. They're like, how did they know to say that? Like, huh. Oh, and the Chariot. People are realizing that you move when you want to. You do things on your own time. People are also realizing that you're only, like, you're still pretty private. Like, you don't like everybody in your business. Like, you're the type, 11:11 on the clock. Like, some of you guys won't talk about what you're doing until it's already done, okay? Or you only share very minimal type of things. Like, I don't know, some of you guys are unconventional. It's like, you could have a car. Some of you guys might not have a car, but it's like you have ways of getting around. I don't know, there's like this weird vibe here of like people realizing that you're humble. Like, you don't mind. Like, there's something about you. I don't know. People be having you all wrong. I don't know if they think you're stuck up, Pile 2, but like, there's this vibe of like, damn, Pile 2 is really down to earth. Like, we weren't expecting that. Yeah, we have the Page of Cups. Ooh. Oh, the Devil card. Your people's crush right now. I'm telling you, people are looking at you like, whoa, like, I want to be their friend. Like, I want to fuck them. I want to have a little moment. I ain't gonna lie, it's not giving relationship. It's more so giving, like, I want to have a moment. Like, I want to dive into that. Or I want to be friends with them. 17 on the clock. Okay. It's giving. Very intuitive, very artistic, very creative, very fun, very uplifting, but very sexy. Some of you guys even have like a little bit of a bad influence type of energy where I'm telling you what it is okay, people, whatever they were, I don't know if it was a pedestal, I don't know, whatever little box they were putting you in, it's like they painted you to be this like stiff, completely innocent, dry type of energy. But then like now, once being around you, there's like this whole ball of fire where it's like, whoa, like people are starting to realize that your energy is very addicting. Like, you're very attractive. You know how to be sexy. Like, I don't know why that's shocking people, but I'm telling you, it makes me think that some of you guys were in a very, like, serious relationship, and maybe you just, or a marriage, or maybe some of you guys have broke free from a certain religion or from your parents' house, and maybe you're branching out. You got tattoos, like, you're doing different things, you know, you're just doing you, and it's like, people are starting to see your personality shine through without the other expectations of others, and they're fucking with it, pile too. Oh my gosh, why did this just fall out the deck? Intuitive. Somebody here could definitely be an Aquarius because that's making me think of amethyst, but you don't have to be. What are people currently realizing about my pile 2? What are people currently realizing about my pile 2? Be careful of the company you keep. We have the letter D, E, and A. So the way I'm reading this, like I said, going back to what I said, like people are starting to see like, damn, like pile 2, I'm starting to realize like pile 2 is actually low key like, I was about to say a vibe, but also like there's just this understanding of, I see why pile 2 be having issues with the same sex. Like their competition, like people will often get jealous. Like they see why people become jealous around you. The letters D, E, and A are here. Let's her Bia. Somebody could have gotten into a bar fight. I just heard like pile 2 is ready to ride if necessary. What are people currently realizing about pile 2? What are people currently realizing about pile 2? What are people currently realizing about pile 2? It's so hard to shuffle these. Your mind, like, I don't know if somebody got a chance to like pick your brain, but you're very smart. The way you articulate yourself, there's something not matching up. Like, I don't know, it's pissing me off. Like how people, like the box that people put you in is insane because it's so different from the energy that I'm picking up on here. So we have sports career. Some of you could have a sports career, or this could have been something that you left, or some of the people or the person that is coming up in this spread a lot that's kind of like realizing certain things about you, they could have had a sports career. We also have OnlyFans. Did some of y'all pop out with the OnlyFans? It's like, you see what I'm saying? We have nice body. You see that? That's so crazy. And OnlyFans. This is insane because, one, I didn't look at these, but also, I didn't even realize these were in this deck. I haven't touched this deck in so long. But yeah, it goes with what I said. Like, you have a nice body. Like, some of you guys, maybe you popped out on OnlyFans and people are like, whoa, is that pile 2? Pile 2 that we thought was innocent? Pile 2 that we thought was real prude? Like, whoa. Or even if it's not OnlyFans, it's like there's something about you growing up, or like, I don't know. It's like it got people like, damn, like, wait a minute, hold on, I gotta take a double look. I gotta look again. Like I'm seeing a double take. Okay, very sexy, very built. The body is T. Okay, very that girl, that guy. It's giving that. So yes, pile 2, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I will see you guys down below in the comments. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. Pile 3, I'm getting a couple things. At first I wasn't getting much, but the first thing I have to say is some of you guys are in a relationship, or you are really locked in with somebody, and people are realizing like, dang, like There ain't no way I'm about to get back to that, or there's no way I'm gonna infiltrate that, because pile 3 is really locked in with their person. Like, pile 3 is gonna get married. Like, pile 3 is off the market. It's so funny. It's like a little different from pile 2. But also, people are realizing, or somebody is realizing currently, that you can sing. You have a very nice voice. And it shocked them. They're like, wow, like, I don't know if they heard you humming or if you kind of did a little run or something, but like, they're like, damn, like, they really are a great singer. Or some of you guys do spoken word, poetry. There's something that you do and it involves your voice, and I'm hearing your voice on a beat, and they're like, oh my gosh, like, they're very talented in regards to their voice. Okay, you could be a Taurus, you could be a Libra. That number 7 is giving me 7th house, but also, okay, y'all don't probably hear my stomach growling. I'm getting this energy, and I don't know, okay, I'm kind of like trying to not say it, but I'm gonna just say it how it's coming out. People are realizing that you're lucky, aka blessed. Okay, like, there's this realization that pile 3 is very lucky, but I don't want to say lucky, I want to say blessed. Okay, like, luck always seems to surround you, and I just literally saw a gold card, and that's giving me like the Midas touch. Like, you have a great aesthetic with this Libra energy that I'm kind of getting. Some of you guys could be a rising Libra, or you could have a prominent Libra placement. Also, if you're a Libra rising, Vedic astrology, honey, this year, honey, okay, get into it. Money's gonna be popping, just saying. But anyway, creative juices are gonna be flowing. Very creative individual. Why, you guys, I'm about to get creeped out. I looked up and I literally saw 217. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But anyway, let's see. What are people realizing? That you changed your ways. Some of you guys have been like sober with something. It could be anything. It could be something that is edible. It could be something, like, it could be something that's edible, like drinking, smoking. Like, there's like this realization that like pile 3 is actually a lot more disciplined than we thought. Or dang, I just noticed that pile 3 doesn't do that anymore. Like, 4 years ago they used to be heavily into that, but they don't do that anymore. So like, I'm saying sobriety, but like, or being sober, but it could also be like you stop doing something and you don't like that behavior that you used to like do consistently. Like, it feels like something that was kind of addictive. Like, you don't do it anymore, and people are realizing that. I don't know. I just heard pile 3 didn't change their life around. Okay, so let's see, what are people currently realizing about my pile 3? Some of you guys are going to be drawn to a different group. What are people realizing about my pile 3? The Hermit. Lapis lazuli. Don't be confused, because yes, the Hermit is why does my voice keep going out? I don't know. Like, back in the day, were you shy? Like, I don't know, like, or maybe sometimes you come off as shy, or like your voice could shake a little bit. But honey, once you get going, or like once you speak up, people are like, whoa, like, they have to listen. Your voice is very powerful. A lot of throat chakra energy here. You could also be very blunt. People are realizing that. Like, people are realizing that like you are a very good speaker. Like, your words are also, although they can be blunt, I also feel like motivational. Like, you make people think. Yeah, y'all could definitely be drawn to a different pile. Oh wow, the Ace of Swords. Crystal fucking clear. Some people are realizing that you're blunt, like that you you have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. You have great advice. Like, you're really good to talk to. You're gonna keep it real. People really appreciate that. Although it can be very intimidating, and it can, you know, it can hurt a little bit sometimes. Like, ouch. People really appreciate it. But like, I don't know. Okay, so this is another pile. I don't know what's wrong with everybody that's viewing all these different piles, like all of y'all, like, but there's this vibe of like, y'all, maybe your shyness or sometimes your lack of speaking, there could be some people that automatically assume that you could be, I'm just gonna say it, like weak, or just like you don't stand up for yourself, or like very doormatish, or those are kind of aggressive words, I'm sorry, but like, or just, you know, like very, what's the word, vulnerable. I don't know, there's this energy here that kind of takes away that strength. But like when you speak, it's very profound, okay? When you share your opinion, your thoughts, it's very clear, okay? Like when you get into that groove, honey, you're a very great speaker. Some of you guys could have delivered a presentation. You're being noticed. Like, you're a great speaker. Some of you guys have a podcast. Like, I'm hearing you change lives, because I literally just seen 555. Like, or there's this energy of people realizing, like, damn, like if Pile 3 told that story, or took this serious, or broadcasted this, like, honey, they would be huge. Like, they have their voice. People keep talking about your voice. Like, your voice is major. Some of you guys need to get into broadcasting, like podcasting, vlogging, blogging. Yeah, like I'm seeing that. You could be a little bit of a loner, lone wolf type of energy, but you'll talk to, I want to say you'll talk to anybody, but like not like just talk to anybody. Like, you probably find yourself in scenarios where you end up like, I don't want to say preaching to somebody, but kind of like get deep even when you didn't want to. Like, some of you guys could not really like talking to people. I don't know, there's something really weird here, but it's like intimidating. It almost feels like you don't be really wanting the attention or wanting to talk, but then maybe like God, I feel like God be speaking to y'all, and like you have to talk. You have to minister, or you have to share your story, or you have to share your testimony, like, because you're meant to influence people, Pile 3. But it's so funny because I'm almost seeing you guys have such a great voice, and this, wow, like I could see y'all having social media platforms, but y'all could be like me, like maybe you're like, you know, I don't want to say I don't like to be around people, but you could be more introverted. So there's something here that's kind of like a paradox or a dichotomy, like they kind of maybe go against each other a little bit. Because I feel like being an introvert and also having like a big ass social media platform, it's like, I don't know. There's something here that kind of like goes against each other, like in a way. So let's see. What are people realizing about my Pile 3? You don't share much with people. Like, you only share what you want. Ooh, 3. I just heard You Cannot Get In. What song is that? You Cannot Get In. I'm probably like not even singing it on the right beat, but we have the 3 of Swords and we have the 10 of Wands. You're a very hard worker. You've been through hella shit, but like, you don't just let anybody around you. Like, it's very like you might talk to people and be friendly and stuff, but like, to be in your circle is a gift, okay? And people are realizing that. You're a very hard worker, very disciplined. I'm telling you, people are realizing that as well. You're very disciplined, very loyal, very protective. I keep wanting to say very hard worker. Like, even when you make mistakes, there's this energy of I don't give up. Like, you do not give up, okay? You bounce back. Yeah, y'all are definitely drawn to another pile. I ain't gonna lie, you could even be drawn to all the piles for real. Oh shit. I'm sorry. Somebody here drinks a lot of caffeine. I was getting that in the beginning. I almost forgot to say it. Tell me about this 3 of Swords. I just heard heartbreak Drake. I hate to see him so sad. Why the 3 of Swords? I'm telling you, like, you give hard truths. Like, honey, let me tell you something. You do have great advice, but I feel like the more you get to know people, the realer you're going to be with them. Not that you're not real in the beginning, but you know, if someone's just coming in, you might be a little bit more gentle. But like, once they're on your inner circle, you're like, okay, friend, I care about you. I'm going to tell it to you like it is. Like, you tell it like it fucking is, okay? And I ain't going to lie. Like, people be like, damn, Pile 3 just delivered that message. Like, damn, that kind of hurt, but it's like appreciated. The 4 of Swords with the 3 of Swords. Okay, people are also realizing that you need alone time. Like, you don't like to be suffocated. Like, people are realizing, or somebody is realizing, that when you go through stuff, you need to be alone, or you have a certain way of going about things. It kind of, I feel like this is a specific person. They could be a little bit more clingy. Like, they're starting to realize that how you regroup is by taking space away. You know how some people need to be around people, like, there's almost like people seeing like, damn, oh, okay, like, when pile 3 kind of goes away, maybe we shouldn't be super concerned. It seems like they really be, when they go away, it's not like concerning, like, or we don't need to be concerned. We just need to know that they're really over there healing themselves, like, getting themselves together. They're going to bounce back. They just need that time. Like, you need your time. 3 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. Hold on. I just keep hearing you're not scared to go at it again. If you fail, quote unquote, or like take a misstep, like, you don't let it stop everything. You know, I don't know who I gave it to, like which pile, but I said this earlier where I was like, one monkey don't stop the show. But let me pull one more card because there's something else coming through here. There's 3 of Swords and there's 4 of Swords. Let's really be clear. What is this about? What are people realizing about my pile 3? What is this about? This 3 of Swords and this 4 of Swords. Okay, separate message. This is another group. I don't know why. A lot of people are nostalgic about you, pile 3. You're unforgettable. People are realizing that they cannot like shake you. There's like this realization, and like each person or whoever is going through this, they might have different ways of coming to this. Like some of them are like, dang, like after all these years, like I cannot forget that girl like I used to be in 3rd grade with that shared the crayon box. Like I cannot forget her. Like, I don't know, like maybe you guys are known for checking in on people or like remembering birthdays, I don't know, but there's this vibe of like being unforgettable, whether it be your teachers, old teachers, but I'm also seeing past love interests. They're like, damn, like I'm starting to realize that I can't shake them. I can't shake pile 3, like they're unforgettable. You're definitely heavily on people's minds right now. You dream about people from your past, and I also think that they dream about you. People are starting to realize that there's a connection there. I mean, after all these years, you're popping up in their dreams. There's all these little coincidences and synchronicities, and you guys probably wouldn't even know about these synchronicities, but it's the stuff that you naturally do, like your everyday way of living, what you put out there. It clicks for other people. It's like, you know how in life, like, we might look for a sign. I feel like you and whatever you do for life in your life is like a sign for a lot of people. I don't know what it is that you do. I don't know if you post it. Like, let's say you post let's say there's an ex person that you used to deal with or be friends with. And I don't know, they were listening to Rod Wave, and I don't know, for whatever reason that made them think of you. It's almost like they might get in their head and be like, dang, you know, pile 3 probably don't remember me, or oh, I'm probably like just in my head, like they're, I don't know, or maybe I don't think nothing of it. They're just listening to Rod Wave. But it's like, then, I don't know, on your Facebook or on your, some social media platform, you end up posting the lyrics for Rod Wave, and they're like, oh my God. And like, it's crazy because it might be the same song that they were listening to, or like maybe you say things that people were thinking and they're like, how did she know to say that? Or how did she know I was thinking that? Very intuitive pile, like very. But like, you're the synchronicity, you're the sign. Like, you're like, you guys are like the angel number for a lot of people. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you are the angel number. Like, it's you. It's what you do, how you maneuver. I keep seeing a lot of people look up to you. Like, a lot of people look up to you, pile 3. Like, but there's this energy of like, people are realizing that it's a lot deeper than what we see on this physical realm. Like, whatever y'all got or whatever tie they have to you, they're like, you make people look into spirituality. Like, you make people look into those supernatural things because they're like, why is pile 3 still in my energy? Or like, why is there still this connection? Like, people dream about you all the time, pile 3. Make sure you're cleansing, okay? Because, yeah, like, I don't know. But, wow. Okay, something that you said is starting to resonate. Like, people might not have got it at first, and they might have took it a certain way or maybe not listened. But and this is more so people from the past. I feel like at a point in time when you probably weren't as confident, you were given messages, and there's something about, as time has went on, they're like, whoa, pile 3 was on to something. They were on to something. Like, your voice really matters to a lot of people. Like, I keep wanting to say that. Like, I don't know. You're almost like, you know what I just heard? Like, you're almost like people's daily bread. Like, if you have a podcast, people love listening to you. Like, it brings them a sense of joy, peace, clarity. Like, you're like a guiding light for a lot of people. Some of you guys definitely have platforms, or you're meant to. Oh, shit. The Hierophant. Very committed. You are very committed. Like, once you want to go after something, whether it's an endeavor, a goal, a relationship, once you're in it, okay? Yeah, people were talking about how you're very loyal to your partner or to the person that you're talking to. Also, you're very loyal to your craft. It's very hard for people to distract you. Like, or there are some people that they're like, damn, like, I keep hearing that pile 3 is really disciplined. Let me see. Okay, a couple more. What are people realizing about pile 3? I just heard don't go changing. So you were always being yourself. Raw. It's giving real nigga. Okay. Ooh, amethyst in reverse. I'm telling you, friend. People are realizing currently that they cannot let you go. It's very hard to let you go. It's very hard to forget you. It's very hard to, like, you're not, listen, pile 3, you're not one of those people that just kind of go away and people forget about you, which I feel like there are probably some people that do kind of slip, you know, between the cracks. You're not one of those people. I feel like you really are unforgettable. Like, people remember you. I'm talking about, like, this is like way back, honey. It's given preschool, kindergarten. I don't know, since you was in the womb. People remember you. Like, you're very much so remembered. It doesn't matter what you do, how you show up, like, you're remembered. I don't know, like, I don't know if it's looks, I don't know what it is, but people remember you. You have a tie on a lot of people, like a hold on a lot of people. Tell me more. Tell me the tea. Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh. The Chariot in reverse. People are also realizing that I don't feel like you move when everybody else wants you to move. Like, you do things at your own pace, regardless of what society says. Like, everybody or everything could be pointing in one direction or like pointing to the right, and you're going to go left. Everything, when it's pointing to the left, you go right. Like, you do your own thing, okay? There's something else. Okay, they're telling, oh my gosh, I'm stuttering. They're telling me to look at the top deck and the bottom. The top of the deck and the bottom of the deck. Yeah, King of Swords. Am I talking to an air sign? Because there's a lot of air. And the Six of Pentacles. Great business person. Very fair. You are also very giving. Although you have this, like, side to you, like, that can be a little abrasive for some people. I don't even want to say abrasive because it doesn't feel like people don't like it. I mean, it might hurt a little bit, but they really appreciate your honesty because they know you're keeping it real. Like, you're really like a RN, like, you're a real nigga. Like, it's giving that. Like, oh my gosh, someone's name is Lonnie. I'm getting that song. They screaming Lonnie back. But anyway, Six of Pentacles. Very giving. You could be into charity work, like, you know, because you can be very blunt, some people could be very shocked that you also have this very giving and nurturing side, you know, the idiots that don't, I don't know. But, like, I don't know, there's this vibe here. If you gave somebody money or you helped out somebody that was homeless recently, like, I'm telling you, it's people, like, you do not leave people's minds. Like, if you help somebody on the street, they remember you for years. For years. Like, they remember you. People, when you help people, they are very appreciative and they remember you. Like, you'll always be in their mind. Like, I feel bad for the people that want to get you out of their mind. They can't. Like, I'm telling you, like, you're just, I'm not saying that they think about you all the time, but, like, you don't go away. You don't go away. You're very balanced. did I say business oriented, grounded? Some people are realizing that, like, you don't move for others, like, you do things on your time, and you're very, like, I see you guys like a tree, very rooted in your beliefs, your morals, very loyal to those around you. You don't care about other people eating. Like, there's this mentality of everybody can eat. Like, I don't even look at us as like competition, or like, I don't see it like that. Like, you need help, I'm gonna help you. Like, you don't mind helping people. And people really love that about you. Like, you guys could be like a really big deal to a lot of people, and maybe they expect for you not to be so generous or helpful, but like, you are very like helpful, very sweet in a way. Like, there's like a genuineness here that is not common in these days that people really appreciate. Okay, one more. I keep wanting to keep going. What else can you tell me? I almost said what's next. Y'all might want to watch my what's next reading that I'll be posting either before or after this reading. But damn, what was the question? Okay, what are people realizing about you? Pile 3. I'm telling you, judgment, you're a big deal. Listen, it's everything I already said, and it's like the way I'm feeling about it, it's like to the maximum power. Like, I don't know what, you're like an angel. Like, people don't forget you. You changed people's lives. You guys could have been judged really harshly back in the day, and some people feel like, damn, like they're realizing that they misjudged you. And like, maybe there are some people where I feel like, you know what this is reminding me of? When I take in consideration everything that I've already talked about, and then look at that judgment card, please look into the story of Isis, if I do recall. And I just seen 22:22 on the clock, and then 22:20. The story of Isis, and I don't want to like misspeak, but I swear like she had like rags on, and like people were like denying her. And then it's like, it was like this whole thing. The one lady that ended up helping her, regardless of what she looked like, it was like this whole story. That's you guys. Like, I don't even want to tell the story because it's going to take away from the reading, because I don't know it verbatim. But please look up the story of Isis, because that's you. Like, that is you. There's a lot of like, wow, they were right in front of me this whole time. Like, they are magical. A big ass deal, and they were right in front of me this whole time. Yeah, look at that, the 3 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. And I'm telling you, because of that revelation that people are having, a lot of people want to come back in your life. They want to be friends, they want to link up, they want to recounsel, they want a fresh start, they want a new start, they want to dive back into that pussy. Okay, all of that. They want to do all of that. Suck on the dick. Okay, they want to do all of that, friend. There's a lot of like coming back. Like, they're like, oh my gosh, like, that shit crazy. I don't know what that's about. But honey, let me grab these. Let's see what else is going on before I end it. Okay? End it. Let's see. Messages for my pile 3. What are people realizing about my pile 3? What are people realizing about my pile 3? What are people realizing about my pile 3? You can smoke a lot. Ooh, look at that. I'm jealous of your gifts, bro. That purple is giving me amethyst. You could work with the amethyst. You could be an Aquarius. And it is kind of on top of this ametrine. But I'm jealous of your gifts. Whoo! On top of that judgment card too. What people are realizing about you is that you have gifts. You're very gifted in many ways. And it probably can, you know, make people jealous. Yeah, y'all are definitely drawn. Please watch. If you were drawn to another pile, please watch it. Okay? What else are people realizing? Oh, we have I can't stand that bitch. Yeah. You guys, oh, there is a group where I talk about like haters end up loving you. Or like haters end up being obsessed with you. I'm telling you, I said I feel bad for the people that really want you off their mind. You live in a lot of people's mind rent free. Especially the ones that don't want you there. Like, you're a big deal. Like, it's almost like they can't not see you. They can't not check in. You're huge, pile 3. Whether it be, I don't care what you're doing, like you could be sitting in the house. I don't know. There's something about, well, maybe not sitting in the house, but you know what I mean. Like you don't have to be doing nothing like grand scale. You don't gotta be famous. There's just this vibe about you. What are people realizing? Also, with that, I can't stand that bitch. It almost gives me the energy of Nicki Minaj when she was like, shut the fuck up. You say whatever. Like, when you, like, you can be very clear and professional. Like, you're just, the way you speak, like, that sword, honey, it's like, what side of the sword you want to be on, okay? Because you could really slash necks with that thing, okay? You tell it like it is. What else are people realizing about pile 3? Ooh. We have sorority gossip. Some of you guys are in a sorority, or there could be people from a sorority talking about you, or there's a group of, I would say a group of girls talking about you. Real quick, I'm just going to get some tea. What is this group of girls saying about my pile 3? Now, I don't know what's going to come out, but what are these groups of girls saying about my pile 3? It's a girl group here. Strength. I'm telling you that, like, there's people admiring your strength, your grit, your discipline. 9 of Swords. Now, you know what's funny? There are some people, and I say this all the time in my reading, like, they could be talking about something that you overcame. Like, this doesn't have to be negative. This group could be talking about things that you've overcame. I feel like whoever this group is, for some though, they could have known you at a time where you were in a low spot. Now, if they have bad intentions, or if they're like not really like if they're like a frenemy or like an enemy, they could be more comfortable reminding themselves of like when you were in this distorted energy, or this anxious energy, or this foggy, like I don't really know where to go, like I got too much on my mind, I can barely fucking think, you know. They could feel more comfortable going back in time to that. But honey, the strength card overpowers it. Like, they can't deny the strength. Others of you, I'm telling you, like, whoever this group is, they're talking about your strength, like your discipline, your tenacity, your big heart, okay? Your story. Your story is very inspiring, and I feel like it helps, or you have helped quite a lot of people through their anxiety. I just want to tell you that, like, real talk. I feel like pulling one more card for you guys. Now we're ending it, all right? We're ending it. Okay, so let's see. What else? One more card for my pile 3. What do they need to know? What do they need to know for my pile 3? Ooh. Okay. So we have foolishness. You are worried that by letting go of your frustration, those who are responsible will perceive they have won. Well, they have won, because the only one suffering is you. Now, I'm just going to read these. These are only for some of y'all. You know, take what you want from this. Okay, we have foolishness. We also have questions. What you are thinking is absolutely correct. It takes courage to trust yourself, especially when everything points in a different direction. I'm telling you guys, like, you guys have been through a lot. And you come off very strong, very sure of yourself, but I feel like it comes from your experiences. Like, little do y'all know, when everybody's going left and you go right, I feel like you guys are almost like a sheep herder. Like, there's a lot of sheep behind you, like, just watching you and literally learning from you, inspired by you. Like, it's actually really beautiful. Okay, we also have reassessment. Time to take another look at this situation. There are many possibilities. However, each possibility will lead you to the same outcome. You have nothing to lose. You have great ideas. Some of you guys have multiple streams of income. I just keep getting this energy of like, we have to learn from them. Learn from this, Tyra Banks. But there's this energy of like, we got to really learn from pile 7. We're starting to realize like pile 7 is a great teacher. Okay. So yes, pile 3, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I will see you guys down below in the comments.